I got a cracked prop, so I should probably change them. Yeah. Analog is still where it's at. Oh, fuck. Recess! It's Sunday. Nobody's here. So, I'm quite impressed with the Champion so far. I've heard some reports of them dying really quick, which kind of scares me. The board, I mean, just like the old Air 5-in-1s. But so far mine's been great. I will obviously keep everyone updated if that changes. I just thought I should mention that there may be some QC issues going on. Really need to clear some more space for this. Well, let's end it there. Alright, today we got something new. Air65 2 Champion Edition. Got an extra set of 1207 props. Your USB dongle, some extra screws, and gummies. Extra canopy. And here we go. Air65 2 Champion. It's got the new Matrix 4 5-in-1, 0702, 36,000 kV motors. See how efficient that is. This one comes direct soldered. The other ones have the motor plugs. Let's just get a weight before I add a bunch of dust to it. $16.49 grams. So we've got the Air65 2 Champion Edition frame. That has one less strut than the regular Air 2 frames. So here's the regular. So the Air 2 Champion frame has one less strut than the regular Air 2 frame. Doesn't have the directional arrows. And it's got more of the newbie drone style of protecting the motor screws versus this where it's just got the nubs. So these should last longer for slides that I like to do. It's got the new Air 2 canopy. It's got the Gemfan 1207 props, CO3 camera. Stock camera angle is pretty close to what I normally fly, so we'll leave it there. Anyways, I'm going to test this for a week or so. Warehouse abuse. What you're about to see is the amount of abuse that I have put on the Air65 2 Champion. As you can see, it's not in its normal frame without its normal canopy, as the canopy was expected to break no matter what. They are not very strong, but they're very light. If you plan to race or just cruise around. Canopy is perfectly fine. Aside from the amount of angle it puts on that front mounting point, just because of the way it bends, that is my only concern about it, other than the durability. If you're freestyling it, it's going to break on a hard crash, no matter what. I was actually surprised it survived the first session, but it was gone on the second session. I put about 30-40 packs before I actually broke the front mounting point off. And get a close up. I've actually never seen this happen on a frame before, so I think it could be a fluke. That point is pretty much the same as all the Air65 2 frames, and I've beaten the crap out of those, and this has never happened. So I'm gonna treat that as a fluke. The rest of the frame is perfectly fine. I would love to get another one of these so I can test if that really is a weak point. But we're just on a regular Air65 2 frame now. It's a bit heavier, but I don't mind the extra weight. And to be honest, these motors can handle the extra weight. These 0702 36,000 kV motors are so powerful. Like, this has so much authority to do whatever you want. I was hitting the roof of the warehouse so often, as you'll probably see or have seen, because I might put the crash reel before this. I really enjoy this bind and fly. I would honestly recommend the racing version, outside of the fact that it has motor plugs. I would probably get the racing, take the motor plugs off, and have the 30,000 kV motors. You'll have a little more throttle resolution than you do with the 36,000 kV motors. Like this, you got to be really gentle on that throttle, because it'll just fly super far and super fast. Now on the other hand, when you're making turns and stuff, it's like it goes exactly where you want it to go because it has the power to do so. You have no lack of power. If you are adding weight, like with a heavier canopy or whatnot, and want to bash it around or fly outside, then these 36,000 kV motors are probably pretty good for you. I can't wait to fly this outside because I think it's gonna fly great. I do look forward to trying the champion version of the 75-2 bind and fly. I think it's probably going to be also a beast. It's going to be an outdoor machine for sure. I'll obviously bring it into the warehouse anyway because I can do that on all my lunches. I would highly recommend probably any of these series. There are reports of some quality control issues though that I can't not mention. Some people are having problems with the boards, whether it's the VTX, ELRS, or ESCs. I've seen a bit of everything. Unfortunately, that can happen, and it's unfortunate. If that happens to you, don't mess with any firmware. Don't do it. Just return it. Get them to send you a new one. If you do anything to it, then you're kind of screwed because you've already messed with it. They can just turn around and say it's your fault. But if you haven't done anything, it's stock, it comes out, doesn't fly, after you put in your modes and set it up on your radio, like obviously you can do that because you have to. But make sure they know that there's issues. I'm sure they'll sort it out for you. I've had no problems. The frames break. The amount of abuse I put these things through, it's expected. Most of the time I'm surprised they last as long as they do. And so far, motors, good. Flight controller, great. camera, I love the CO3. Props, obviously, those break, those bend. I cracked one of the 1207s that it came with, and yeah, but everything else so far has been great. The power is crazy. I just can't get over how fast this thing is. Anyways, you have seen my durability testing. I know Nick Burns has done a great video on this. If you want a little more technical information, see different varieties of flight styles. He's more of a racing style throughout, so it can do all that. I definitely just abuse them. I freestyle them and see what they can hold up to, and so far so good, other than the frame. But I guarantee I'll break any other frame that I'm doing the same things with. Anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and now, without further ado, check out my freestyle.